So, how full are we? Too full to have another heavy ice cream? No?
There's always room for ice cream.
Okay. See, that's a good thing. Always room for ice cream. Okay, we'll make... By the way, I only have 3 books left. We'll make tiramisu.
Yeah.
What?
That's good.
That's nice.
Really? Tell me something. What flavor is tiramisu?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee and cream cheese and whatever.
Mascarpone.
Yeah, mascarpone. That's the tradition.
Mascarpone.
Hazelnut.
Mascarpone.
Hazelnut. Well, none of those ingredients are in my tiramisu ice cream. This is in it. But I do have other stuff. So, let me see. Half batch, full batch. I think a half batch. Yeah, I think that'll do it, right? Otherwise, whoa. All right, so the ingredients. We need a half batch, we said? Did we just say that? Half batch? Okay. So we need 5 quarts of mix. Get one more bladder for us. 5 quarts of mix. Do we have any left?
Yes. You don't want chocolate or vanilla?
No, vanilla. Okay, 5 quarts of mix. How many ounces of vanilla?
1 ounce per quart.
How many ounces of vanilla? 5, thank you. All right. Now I'll tell you what. Here's a graduate of our class. Brian, Rich, open it up. Take out a bladder. Where's Brian? Over here, right? Right. And put 5 quarts in there.
Let me get my glasses back, sorry.
Can I ask you a question, Mama? Why are you adding vanilla when that's already vanilla?
Just me.
Okay. So that one's already flavored as a vanilla mix,
Well, you say flavored. There's vanilla in it, but
but not mixed
these
in.
people make mix. I make ice cream.
I understand. Yeah, I was just curious.
Okay. Now these bladders are a little tricky. Now Brian, of course, is an expert at it. Rich. Brian's an expert too at it. So 5 quarts. Good. All right. And
Yes.
no, don't do that. He'll be pouring on like a fool. Now, by the way, when I make ice cream, and we'll have it next time, I use the rolling carts from Harbor Freight. They're gray plastic, but they're industrial carts. And what I do, these are my recipes, but I like to have everything on the cart before I start making the ice cream. This way I don't forget. Is there a dog approaching me to my left?
Yeah.
Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on. No, I can't do that. Yeah, he's our dog whisperer. That's Rex, the dog whisperer. Good, made another friend, huh? All right. So, the ingredients are going to be, thank you, the ingredients are going to be the mix, the vanilla, some tiramisu. Steve calls it syrup, but it's not syrup. These are just liquids. Syrup I think of as laden with corn syrup, but there's none of that in here. Vienna fingers. Remember growing up, Vienna fingers? Woo. You know? Who doesn't know about Vienna fingers? No, we all do. Okay. And chocolate chips. Chocolate chips. Here. The blue bag up on top is chips. It just didn't fit in the other container. All right, so we ready? That's what's going into this. Mike, I don't think the microphone's on.
It doesn't work for them.
Okay. It's the voice. So we'll add, and I usually like to have a bucket ready underneath. Whenever I start, I keep a spatula up here on a little lid. These are lids from the Nutella buckets, but any will do. And I always keep this here so that when you pull this away, oh, never mind. All right, so this will go in here. And thank you. And we'll add some Vienna fingers. They should just slide right in. And let's see, we'll add, say all of them? These machines are great. You could put rocks in there. Should we add some rocks? Okay, we added a couple of them. And we'll add some of this. And some vanilla. No vanilla? Why? I think we're going to add some vanilla. 5 ounces of vanilla. What's wrong? Something's obviously wrong. Well, we're not done. We have to add some chocolate chips. How many ounces? A quart. What, Charlie?
Part of your recipe, you were supposed to put that.
You have the recipe in front of you, don't you? Right. Okay, are we done? We're done with the ingredients? Fire it up? Fire it up. And now what are we going to do? Oh my.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
What are you making?
Oh, tiramisu.
Oh, nice.
You can have that.
What's in it?
Tiramisu.
Oh, okay.
Tiramisu, Vienna fingers. Remember Vienna fingers?
Yes, I do.
Vienna fingers. How'd they come up with that?
I don't know.
It's not from Vienna. It's from Nabisco, the Keebler. From Keebler.
Yes, it's not fingers.
Vienna fingers. Okay, so we're good. Wait till you taste this. Whew. This is 20 cents a serving for you guys, because it's now the premium stuff. That's what we're in for. Okay. A new flavor. What is this?
Lemon juice. I don't like that real reconstituted.
Really?
Yeah. It costs a lot.
So what is this?
It's real lemon juice, not from concentrate.
Are you sure?
No? Does it say concentrate?
No, it says not for fresh pressed juice.
Yeah, not from
That's
concentrate.
interesting.
It costs a lot.
Did you smell it?
No? It smells like lemon juice.
It smells weaker.
Wow.
How could that be?
It's the real deal.
Yeah, it is the real deal. What's this? Santa
more of the same.
Cruz.
Same thing, different company.
Smells a little lemonier, doesn't it?
Yeah. So we'll use those two first, Santa Cruz, and if we need more, we'll back it with this.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is
And
what
we got this for sugar.
This is what I wrote up as a guesstimate
4
of the sugar.
quarts of ice cream of mix, a quart of lemon juice. Where'd you come up with this?
Me?
Just sitting watching TV?
Some of my videos and guessed at the sugar.
Turmeric.
I'm not going to put it in, but
Okay.
I just, it gives me a chance to talk about it.
Okay, so we got a quart of lemon juice and a half pound of sugar in 4 quarts. So that's a half batch, a quart of lemon juice. How much is in here?
Varies.
This is 16. So a quart is 2 of these.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we'll see. That should be good.
Okay.
Well, it'll be a good start.
Yeah.
And then we'll play a little bit.
Play with it.
And we'll have to zest some lemons. I got the zester ready.
Yeah. I need to open this up.
Let's paper plate the zest. Zest. Wasn't Zest a soap or something? Right? Zest, you wash your... Okay, break out some lemons and I'll zest them.
I need to borrow a knife.
Ooh, this
Never
is
mind.
Great.
I got a knife.
What? No, not ready yet. But you got to test it. Now I know how many more minutes. How was it, by the way? Pretty good. Yeah. Okay, zesting of lemons.
This is what we're going to make after Jeff's. This will be our final flavor for the day. Boy, this goes fast.
It does?
It does to me.
I feel like I've been here all day.
You have been here all day. What a shock. Any questions while we're... Yes. Gelato is a lower fat ice cream. When it first came to U.S. shores, it was in San Francisco, and they didn't know what to do with it, so they used 16% mix
Tell me this
with
isn't the best
Italian
chocolate
flavorings. It depends on where you are in Italy. It can be as low as 4% fat. I like to run somewhere between 8 and 10. So I use the 10% mix for gelato, and then it is different flavorings. They have, this is a company that I like. This is called Fabri, F-A-B-B-R-I, Fabri Flavors. Their company is as old as us, and they're in Bologna, Italy, just down the street from Cappigiani. And I still recommend them because even though they're in bed with Cappigiani, I recommend them because it's the best around. This is just the flavor. So if you're doing Fruta di Bosco or tiramisu or hazelnut or anything like that, this company Fabri makes fabulous flavors. Really the best.
mix and it's just...
That goes in as your ingredient.
Is it a different setting on your machine?
Yes, you push gelato, and it's going to take it down to a very low speed.
Gotcha.
The only speed lower than that is going to be frozen custard. So it's going to be a low air content, lower fat content, and I was teaching at Penn State, as I said last weekend, and everybody there was Italian. I mean, not the people, but all the manufacturers were Italian, all the flavor companies were Italian, and they were making all this Italian gelato. And me being the wise-ass New Yorker that I am, I got on my phone and said, "Hey Siri, of all the ice cream sold in the United States of America, what percentage is gelato?" And held it out, and Siri goes, 5%. So do you want to build a business around a 5% selling product or a business around a 95% selling product, ice cream? If I had the space and if I wanted to do it, I would have a small freezer of just gelato flavors, but it's coming less and less favorable in the United States. It was all the craze in 2010 for about 3 years. Everybody was gelato. And people were coming back from Italy. Italy was a big vacation spot, and they'd come back and they'd say, "Oh, the best gelato in the world. There's nothing like it in America. There's no ice cream like it." I said, "Were you on vacation?" Yeah, they were. "How was the wine?" "Oh, it's the best wine in the world. Nothing like it." "And the food?" "Oh, incredible." I said, "Let me ask you a question, wise-ass New Yorker. Where does a Heineken beer taste better? Under the 3rd Avenue subway mugger mover in the Bronx, where my factory was, or on a Caribbean beach in St. John's?" And of course, it tastes better on a Caribbean beach because you're on vacation. So I said, I rest my case, and they're all going, "Huh?" But so gelato is all that's sold over in Europe, but what's sold here in the United States, in North and South America, is all ice cream. And as Jeff keeps saying, everybody in the world wants ice cream. The other problem I have with gelato, and we make better gelato than anybody because we're using fresh dairy, they're using powder. If you just don't see a mother, a 35-year-old mother, walking in with her 5-year-old daughter, and the 5-year-old daughter is tugging on mom's dress going, "Mommy, could I please have a tiramisu?" That's not what they say. "Can I have Cookie Monster? Could I have mint chip? Can I have, whatever flavor you can think of that's, Americanized flavors?" This is what people buy. You can love gelato, you can love dairy-free, but you got to sell what your market wants. That's the important thing. Yum. That looks delicious. What is it?
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu, you said. Okay. During the gelato craze, I helped open up a gelato business of all things, in West Texas. And they called up a month later and they said, "We got a problem with the store." I said, "What's that?" They said, "Nobody ever heard of the product." I said, "Well, tell me about it." Well, this guy comes in and he orders a tiramisu. And the lady behind the counter goes, "Well, sir, I'm sorry, that's called tiramisu." And he bought it and was thoroughly insulted for being corrected. And they said, "I don't know what we're going to do." I said, "It's fine. Do what I do when I talk to people all day long and I have to remember difficult, long names. Put it up on the sign. Terra, T-E-R-R-A, space, ma as in mommy, Sue as in the girl's name, Tiramisu. Next time that guy comes back in, he's got his buddy with him. They got out of the pickup truck and left the hounds in the back. And they come in and says, "Come on in here. I'm going to buy you some Italian ice cream. I'm going to get you a tiramisu." And his friend goes, "Dang, I didn't know you spoke Italian." So sometimes you have to adapt.
Wait, bump.
Yes. That was
Okay,
it. Come
try
on up.
some of this.